Breakups signal the end of two people's time together, and quite often they can be pretty painful affairs. Usually they come as a consequence of a difficult time or something that was once beautiful and filled with hope becoming stale and downright unenjoyable. If someone breaks up with you when you're not expecting it, it can cause a truly shocking sense of rupture in your life, and often leaves people facing all kinds of trust issues and loneliness. Now, Sigma males are known for being lone wolves. Not exactly a title that screams relationship material, but you'd be surprised. Sigmas are very careful about who they get close to in life and spend a lot of time building up trust with someone before they're ready to commit themselves to any relationship, romantic, professional, or otherwise. When a Sigma does settle into a relationship, it's for all the right reasons. Remember, Sigma males live outside of the traditional hierarchy of sociosexual dominance. This means that they don't place the same weight or importance on what other people think of them as most other people in society do. They won't get into relationships merely for status reasons, and nor will they break up with someone based on what other people think. Sigmas are cool, calm, and collected individuals who handle even tough emotional situations, like a breakup, with their heads, never losing their composure. When it comes to a difficult situation such as a breakup, it helps to have an example to lead the way. And that's why in today's video, we're going to cover how to handle a breakup the way a Sigma male does, and how you can use these tips to heal your broken heart. So let's dive right in. Time heals all wounds. When you first encounter a breakup, it can seem like the pain of losing that person is going to last forever. Even if you are the one doing the breaking up, losing someone you spent a lot of time with and relied upon is still really difficult. And if you're not the one doing the breaking up, that experience is usually much worse. Not only do you have to adjust to life on your own again, but you may be plagued by feelings of self-doubt or rejection, even if the other person's reasons for breaking up had little to do with you in the first place. But it really is true. Time heals all wounds. We're sure you've heard it countless times before, but there's a reason for that. The only way to get over a difficult emotional rupture, like a breakup, is to wait for the dust to settle so you can truly process and move forward with your life. If you allow yourself to get sucked down a dark path of self-destructive thinking, it's only going to come back to bite, causing you to need to take more time to heal than if you accept your situation with openness and allow yourself to begin the healing process. Many of us, when we experience a breakup, will want to cope with the difficulty of the situation by numbing themselves, rather than confronting the pain they are feeling. This can be done in a number of ways. Some people hide themselves away from the world and wallow in their pain. Others push themselves to go out and socialize to the point where they are never left alone with their thoughts. Some people engage in distractions, either numbing themselves with substances like alcohol or sleeping around just to get a kick and to not feel so alone. But at the end of the day, all this is just running away from the inevitable and delaying the process of time working its magic. The best way to begin the process of healing is not to run away from it. Embrace the fact that you are going through a transition period and that you need to big yourself up. Sigmas are very dedicated when it comes to their personal growth, so they already know the value of letting time run its course. They are known for dedicating themselves to developing both their skill sets and their mental fortitude as lifelong goals. This philosophy of always keep moving forward bleeds into how they handle emotional turmoil and breakups. Sigmas know that even if losing someone close to them may cause pain, it's ultimately a somewhat unavoidable part of life, and the pain does not last forever. Avoid unhealthy coping mechanisms. When you experience heartbreak, it's all too easy to lean into those unhealthy coping mechanisms. But save yourself the trouble and fight your hardest to resist the temptation. Don't rely on alcohol. Sure, when we're going through a tough time, it's perfectly normal to want to grab a few drinks with friends and take your mind off the situation. That's a perfectly natural response, especially given the fact that alcohol takes the edge off emotional turmoil. However, bear in mind that alcohol is a depressant. It actually brings you down. your mood, your mental reasoning, your physical well-being, it brings all of these down. Plus, the next day, you're just going to feel hungover and even worse about yourself and your situation. If you are going through a breakup, it's truly the best idea to avoid getting sucked into excessive drinking in order to numb the pain. You'll only set yourself off down the path of a negative spiral in the process. Do not excessively isolate yourself from others, and spend time alone for the right reasons. Sigmas are naturally lone wolves, so they do tend to spend more time by themselves than the average person, and this is often a part of their response to a breakup. However, unlike most other people at this difficult time, Sigmas are spending time alone for the right reasons. When the average person is going through a tough breakup and starts spending an excessive amount of time by themselves, it will be from a place of avoidance. If you find yourself on the couch for the third day in a row, eating takeaway food and avoiding reaching out to others, you are probably wallowing in your pain. This is totally natural and is the average person's response, especially in the initial, more crushing stage of a breakup. However, you should really try to limit this avoidant phase. Spending time around other people who love and care about you is a great way to drag yourself out of the hole of loneliness and remind yourself that with or without a partner, you are still worthy of love and care. Having your friends around you will remind you of all your best qualities and keep you focused on the relationships that you have to celebrate, not the ones you have to mourn. Sigmas are slow to build friendships, and it can take years to build up enough trust and rapport with a Sigma to the point where he will truly let you in and consider you a friend. But it is for this very reason that Sigma male friendships are so strong. They are built on honesty and trust. That's why when they are facing the loss that comes from a breakup, they gain so much from turning to these friends and allowing themselves to feel supported. Don't sleep around. Once you get out of a relationship, particularly if it was a very long-term one, a lot of men get bitten by the bug to sleep around as much as they can. Your newly single status might leave you feeling like the world is your playground, but be wary going down this path. Opening back up your sex life can be rewarding, if not at least a distracting way of reacting to a recent breakup. However, it's best to embark on this path with caution. Sleeping with lots of people, particularly if they are people you hardly know, can quickly lead to a sense of loneliness and alienation. As Sigmas veer more to the introspective side by nature, they have little interest in throwing themselves into a slew of endless dates, just in the hopes of hooking up with someone new. What's more, Sigmas hate superficial social interactions, so they rarely have the energy or desire to engage with flirtation for the sake of a hookup. It's best to channel your energy into more productive efforts, such as improving your physical fitness or learning a new skill. Sigmas are dedicated to self-improvement, and to them, a breakup is just another excuse to put more hard work into looking after themselves. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, please do head down and hit the like button. It goes a long way in helping us to grow the channel, and it allows us to bring you guys more content just like this. Now, finally, don't fight your emotions. A breakup will naturally cause you to feel a whole wave of emotions. These can range from excitement to anger to fear and loneliness. It's important to understand that in times of volatility, it is completely natural and almost unavoidable to go through a complex roller coaster of emotions. You shouldn't feel worried if one day you feel great, only to feel down again the next day. This is a natural part of the process of moving from one phase of life to another and should not be avoided or suppressed. Too many men find themselves overwhelmed by the roller coaster of emotions that one experiences after a breakup. They fight to repress their emotions instead of letting themselves feel with honesty. If it sucks for a while, let it suck. If you feel confused, allow yourself that. Don't hold back. If you want to cry, cry. You'll feel a whole lot better afterwards. Sigma males are first and foremost always honest with themselves. Self-honesty and allowing yourself to feel emotions is how you process your new reality. Allowing yourself to experience the true breadth and depth of emotions that comes with a breakup is how you heal the pain and develop strength, and how you handle a breakup like a Sigma male. Thanks for watching today's video. We hope you found it useful, especially if you are going through a difficult time. Remember, keep your chin up and look forward. The future always holds more than you could possibly imagine. So, how do you handle breakups? Share your tips in the comments section and don't forget to like and subscribe. Plus, check out the rest of the channel for more great Sigma Male content. And we'll see you next time.